stream looking nice, volume looking good, all is well, all is well. Terrific. So, we are on week 8. I am less tired now, I don't have to go anywhere, I went on Friday. So I will fortunately be with you this week for the whole 3 hours. We started at a normal time, so it also means that we're not going to have to speed up for no reason. And we were also at a nice part in the game where I have definitely not drowned myself in beer before playing this. So I'll be able to endure the other 58 gyms that we've got to do. What are we on? We've done like 2 or 3 gyms in the new league. We're like halfway there. We'll do alright. So hello everyone. I will wish you hello Knife, hello David, hello Akashi, hello Bonfire. Give me a few seconds, I will go and heal my friends up. Your team... Oh, your Highlander team. Oh, Bonfire, I'm really sad to hear that. I've had some nasty experiences with Highlander teams over the years. It's never nice. Hello, Akashi. Hello, Horochow. I haven't seen you in a few weeks. Play TF2 or D-sub. Excuse me. We've been playing TF2 for the next 5 days straight. I think we'll have plenty of TF2 on this channel. Don't fret. Where are we going to head off? Yeah, we don't have a flyboy, do we? Let's go. Alright, let's get started. I have no idea where I'm going. You surged for a million years, and now you finally got a shiny Charmander. What is surring? Should I ask? Shiny ratching, perhaps? Hello! I haven't slept well. Terrific. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, we've met Zalgo, the creator of JavaScript. He's trying to use object-oriented in a markup language. It's horrifying. Sky Tower is terrific, isn't it? Hello. You aren't allowed inside. Alright, give me a few seconds and I will find somewhere so I can read chat nice and safely. Route 506, eh? You'll also notice I sound a little happier this week. It's definitely not the alcohol, I promise. It's because I'm in a good mood. I'm in a Pokémon-y play mood. I'm in no rush this week. We can sit, chat, we can fight some people. Have a night, stick your feet up. Go get yourself a hot chocolate or a 4-pack of Guinness, whatever works for you. Bonfire, do not listen to those nasty men. They have no idea what they're on about. You're a wonderful man, and they do not deserve you on their Highlander team. Soft reset? Nah, we haven't done any soft resets, my dude. We've been playing through the game normally. Hello, Gajiji. Hello, friendo. It's going to be a beautiful, shiny Charmander. You're going to have your own Swolfloggo. Speaking of Swolfloggo, guess what level he's about to reach? The best level in the game. Oh! Bonfire!
I mean, I guess this is good now. Thank you, Woolen, for keeping me happy during this time.
Oh.
Less than 3.
Thank you for the tier 2 sub, Bonfire. Please don't feel too down about your Highlander team. A lot of people, including me, have had bad old experiences with some nasty people. Over time, you'll put it behind you. You know, a year from now, where are you going to be? You're going to be a big man. You're going to be trashing Premiership. I believe in you, Bonfire. Don't let these nasty men put you down. Be kind to one another. 69, he is level 69. We've waited the whole game for this, and we finally reached it. Hello, Frozone. Hello. Hello, Wolpenstein. Welcome. It's not just the Highlander team, other friends. Friendo, there's a lot of people in the world. There are 7.5, 8 billion people. If some people are being dicks to you, you'll find other friends, I'm sure, Bonfire. Trust me. You're a very lovable person. You will get along alright. If only, just think about in my Discord, who you're friends with. There's a large group of nice men who go in there, men and women who just sit in there. They have a lovely chat with each other. You can sit and play with them. You can sit and chat with them. You don't have to live with people who are less nice. Let me guess. Fire Pokemon based? It's an interesting sprite layout. Yeah, it is definitely. Stay happy, Bonfire. You know a good lightning type in this game. Oh, are you playing through this? Frozone, are you playing through Light Platinum specifically? A good, I'm assuming you're playing regular Platinum, based off the fact you said Starly, because I don't think you get Starly in this version. If you're playing regular Platinum, then Light Ball Pikachu's okay. A Luxio's alright. You can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned Eevee evolving into a Jolteon. There's a lot of choice. There's a lot of choice, my dude. You're very lucky to have good teammates for your first talented team. All of them were chill and having fun, even losing badly. My dude, my first season... Oh yeah, he's fighting time. My first season of ETF2L6s, we didn't actually play. It was friends. I was going to play Medic for some team in like 2012 or something. Some team of Brits. We never ended up playing. We might have had a scrim or something, I don't quite remember, but we never played, but they were nice. The first actual team that I got to play on was literally just 5 other people that I pulled out of Skyle Dust Bowl that I used to play with. I used to play on that server all the time. Literally just grabbed like a couple of other people from it. Got the admin to play Medic for us because he liked playing Medic. Are you gonna give me a starter? I don't... Yes? Well, no worries. Anyway, we literally just got a bunch of people from a Dust Bowl pub, and we played sixes together. We lost every match. We didn't get any points at all. We didn't cap the point once. We had, like, a stonking good season, though. We literally just did the stupidest things. We'd have, like... I remember fondly. I say fondly. I just remember specifically. There was one point we were playing on Process, back when it actually had water in it. Thing about sewers, it used to actually have water in it. We all hid in there, all 6 of us, as SMG sniper. And popped out when they capped mid. It shot like one of them to death and then immediately died to the demo. It was fucking amazing. Like, technically we shouldn't have done that because it's against the rules. You're not meant to have more than 2 snipers at the time. I think it's 1 now. It was so much fun. Over time, I got to, you know, made friends with better people. Sixes has always been a bit of a pee around for me, but Highlander, you know, I made more friends with people in higher places and played in higher places and all that. Woolen, you're losing interest in some things. You just want to sit down, you don't know what to do. What's up, Brownie? What do you mean you're losing? What are you losing interest in specifically? Is it your current, like, personal life? Is it like school, work, that kind of thing? Or is it like video games in general? Because I think a lot of people, including me, can get quite tied up in video games. They are just meant to be escapism. You are just kind of meant to use it as a breakaway, not as the main focus of your life. I'm definitely not doing that correctly. I've definitely spent... Oh, hello, Crazy Cop. I've definitely spent far too much of my life on just playing video games because I find it fun, and I'm a base human. I suffer from that need of wanting immediate satisfaction from everything, and video games scratch that itch. Vol Corona is amazing. I'll keep that in mind then. Maybe call it Corona or something. But anyway, yeah, you have Light Platinum. Oh, you do? Okay. In Light Platinum, I do believe you can get a... Go with a Jolteon, my dude. Be cool. Jolteon's cool. I think Luxio's good. Staraptor's good. Staraptor gets Roost, I believe, which is a very, very good healing move. But, yeah, if you're losing interest in things, it might be because you're dulling yourself to satisfaction. I think it's actually like... It's some hormone your brain gives off. It's like dopamine or something. It's whatever... Whenever you feel happy from completing a task, your brain's like, yeah, give them a shot of that. So normally you'd get it from, like, you know, hunting wild boars on the African savannas thousands of years ago. Don't do that anymore. We get that now from, like, you know, solving Sudoku puzzles and making tea that tastes really good. But if you play a lot of video games, like I know I do, you can start to find a lot of things really dull in life. Just because by comparison, well, you know, you can spend 6 hours playing TF2 and getting all these nice headshots and feeling really satisfied, and then you go to bed and you wake up and you have to sit and just do nothing incomparable for like a couple of hours. It just feels so boring in comparison. If you're having an issue where everything feels a bit boring in life, might want to tone down on the video games a bit. Like, it's a horrible thing for me to say as someone who literally spends all of their free time either playing video games or making videos about video games or streaming video games, and he's got nearly, you know, 6,500 hours in one game. It's a horrible thing for me to say, but if you're finding life to be a bit boring, just cut back. Uninstall the game you're putting too much time into, or give yourself, you know, a task to complete. Like, okay, I've got an hour or two, I want to do this, this and that, I want to do 10 contracts tonight, something like that, and then cut it off and go do something else. Even if it's just watching TV, watching Netflix, reading a book, you know, making bread or something, just anything that's not video games, because you'll start to find eventually that not everything has to be instant gratification. I don't know what we were just doing, I think we just killed a dude, but yeah. Video games and school, a lot of things get your interest levels are low. Add Pikachu or Dunsparce. Dunsparce is good. What team were you trying to think? Sorry, you completely scrolled past it. Tyranitar, Charizard, Hydreigon, Torterra. Torterra's really good. Gengar's really good. You can get a Gengar in this mod. I don't know if you double checked. At the Ghost area, there is a NPC who offers you a Haunter, which I think just evolves into a Gengar. I'd recommend doing that. Flamery City. The hottest city in Lauren. Wonderful. Hey, Chirino. Hey. It's infested with Aron. Oh, it's not infested. They're lovely little doggos. Okay, I guess I'm fighting him. Anyway. Remember, hello Wolpenstein, you remembered when you played your first Highlander game? It was a fun small tournament on a community server. You played heavy and you won. That's pretty cool, my dude. I think the main draw for me, for like competitive video games, specifically TF2, is that it just gives you an excuse to play with the same people over and over again. Oh yeah, water beats fire. I should remember that. What are you? Let's get a little electric typing in there. Hopefully Biribiri doesn't just instantly die. They might. It's alright. It's just nice to be able to play with the same friends over and over again. You'll notice that I always sound quite happy when I get to play with the friends from the Weep team. It's because I very much enjoyed our time together. I'm very glad, even though our POVs from Momo-Kyun were a bit... Oh, sorry. You know I was a bit shit. I just like talking a lot and I like playing with my friends. I didn't focus too much on the actual gameplay. Those were like my best moments of TF2, was just playing with that team. I enjoyed it so much. Even if I, like, just kept forgetting to actually play the game, and I just run into stuff and die, or I'd miss and be like, rah! It was, like, oh, my dude. Yeah, anytime I get to play with them again, I'm always, like, unbelievably happy. Even if, like, the recreation teams are never as good as the original ones, it's always a bit of fun. You're talking more about TF2 and Pokemon than in TF2. That's true. You're gonna be the therapist for the duration of our stream. Come on, sit down. We'll have a little chat with Woolen. We'll have a nice little evening exploration. Try and see if you can feel a little bit better by the end of it, maybe. Have a little chill time. If you wanted to go get yourself some crisps, you had like some nice, perhaps, hot chili crisps, perhaps in the fridge, or in the cupboard. Not in the fridge. Who fridges crisps? Oh, you had some nice food in the cupboard that you were wondering you were going to save for a rainy day, or you want to make a hot chocolate, or make a nice blanket or something, or you've got that coursework you need to write, you know. Go stick your feet up, go grab that, come and have a little watch. We can play some Pokemon, and I will be a little voice in your ear for this evening. How's that sound? Hello, Akashi. On your first scrim after you lost a couple of rounds on Lakeside, your team went mental. You went Deadringer Kunai, the Heavy went Fat Scout, the Engineer went Ninjaneer, Magic went Quick Fix Huntsman. Oh god. It's amazing, my dude. There's so much fun in competitive when you just drop the whole... and just take the piss out of it. So much fun. Ooh, Pokemon. Hello, Big Man did it. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on the chat. I'm actually scrolling through it. I wanted to read through everything. Oh shit, I should have read that. Oh crap, do I need to go to Mount Vulcan and use a... What are you gonna give me? I don't want to mag me. No. Yeah, I'm sure it's great. I know it evolves into something bloody Magmortar or something. You find life boring, spice it up with drugs and hookers. Thank you, Jetsboy KKK. That's very, very bad advice. Hello, Zone. I apologise if I forget to say hello to you. I might be missing chat a little bit. Let's go to the Pokemon Center, have a little healerino. Hello. Ah, you see, this is the story mission. The Aron's here to stop us from going in, so we need to go up that mountain to clear out the Aron. Oh, they just want to say hello. Okay, everything's closed up. It's a nice looking city, but there's nothing really here. Is there anything in the Pokemon mart we might need? Because I should check. I remember one of them had like a TM in it. Woolen's an expert in social engineering and now owes your credit card number. That's exactly how it works. Your one starts probably with a 2, I believe. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I think most of them start with a 2 or a 5. I actually don't know. I knew this at some point. I think Daniel might have explained it. Pokeball Factory. I think Daniel might have explained it to me. How credit cards follow a pattern. I don't remember. I don't, honestly. There is a pattern though. Oh, it's a hot spring. I thought I could go inside of it, like in Twilight Princess and Zelda. You can go in there, have a little swim. Is there not a Pokemon Center? I want to go and have a little heal. Hello. Wonderful. Ooh. Woolen has we have a lovely community. Excluding the last, like, week, we've had, like, I've almost never had any negative comments or people upset in the chat. For some reason, I made a 2-minute clip of myself showing off the Ambassador range. It's gotten, like, 1 billion views, and it's gotten a very It seems to have brought in a very upset crowd, which I wasn't sure existed, but apparently some people are all of a sudden very upset about the ambassador. I've been playing this game for like 7 years or something. Never heard any complaints. All of a sudden, don't know why they're all so upset. You should be happy. We manufacture all the Pokeballs and export them. That's fantastic. Are you going to give me free samples of that Master Ball, eh? What? Oh, sure, I should have read that. Ooh. Oh, I can buy... Oh, that's wonderful. I can buy all the different types of balls. I'm going to buy a couple of Premier Balls. You never know when I might need them. It might be useful if we come across... Oh, makes them more friendly. This would have been useful to have for that Biribiri. Nest Ball. Weaker Pokemon. I think Nest Ball might be as good as a Great Ball or something, so I'm going to grab a couple of those. It's just nice to have a few lying around, just in case we need them. Nah, we're good. What you did when you were getting bored is get into a hobby. Now you've been rock climbing for 2 years, it's made you feel less boring. That's true. Things like sports like rock climbing, where you need to take them kind of seriously, you know, you need to show up to all of your classes or all of your paid-for events or whatever it happens to be that you're doing. It gives you a nice little routine. Even if it's something, you know, you want to pop into the gym every other day and do a bit of cycling for half an hour, just do that. Having a little routine can always help a little bit. My routine, it sounds so bad, but like, I've been living by myself in this flat for, what is it, October, like 4 months? 4 or 5 months, maybe more or less. For the first couple of months, I was drifting in and out of everything. I was like, because there was no one around really to wake me up. I didn't have uni, I didn't have a job, I didn't need one, really. I just didn't go anywhere, so all my money went straight into rent. Literally just kind of woke up at some point, did something, and then slept, and then that was kind of all I did. And then, you might remember, I made a video asking for suggestions on about 8 weeks ago now, I guess, 8 or 9 weeks ago, asking for suggestions on a routine, a schedule for my YouTube channel. You might have noticed over the last 2 or 3 months that my channel has been really active. Like, most of this year, all I've been, for 2 months straight, I didn't post any TF2 videos, I literally just posted Dark Souls, like every couple of weeks. Yeah, all of a sudden my channel seemed like it has like 1 billion things on it. That's because I knew I needed a routine. I had started going to the gym, but I'm also incredibly lazy, so I'd sometimes put it off, or, you know, there'd be something getting in the way, or it got expensive, or whatever it was. And I basically gave myself a routine like that. I basically just said, I'm going to make myself busy. It's not something that everyone has access to, but I knew that I already had a hobby in talking to myself on the internet. So I just said, okay, you know what, I'm going to stream every day, and I'm going to try and make as many videos a week as I can. Anytime I've got spare time, I'm going to make a video. So instead of just sitting down playing Osu for 6 hours and then falling asleep, I would wake up, spend a couple of hours making a video, make a nice breakfast, make some lunch, nice dinner, watch some videos on YouTube, and then go to bed and have a nice routine. I started to feel a bit happier from that. So I don't know, it's always nice to have a nice little bit of a routine going on. I like your rock climbing idea. I know I've been speaking for a little bit about it, but like, if you can pick up anything like that, it'll probably be terrific for you. Hello, Frozen. Thank you. Hot City. Ah, God, I'm so behind in the chat. I'm sorry. Hello, Tac Tac. Hello, everyone. Oh, this is from Ruby. Am I going to be able to fight one of those big old Groundon friends? You're American, so you have nothing about crisps. Oh God, I'm far behind. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. Your voice in your ear while you're playing TF2. That's terrific, my friend. Good old Raidon. I love Raidon. You'll always be there for me. I go back and replay Bloody Blue. You'll be there, waiting for me at the Safari Zone to evolve from a Rhyhorn. Season 2 is out? What are you all talking about? Ho ho ho, Chain Girl best. Excuse me. I would... Okay, so my run for a zone, for the most part, I had... Oh, Lava Surf is literally Flamethrower, but a HM. My run, I had Fly, I had Steel Wing, I had Lava Surf, and I had Flamethrower. And right now I've got Fire Blast, Lava Surf, Dragon Claw, and Glide. So anything like that, I like having a Fire Blast and a Flamethrower variant, just because it's nice to sometimes be able to have a lot of damage in case I need it. But realistically, you can live with a good old Lava Surf there, I think. You posting Japanese characters in my chat? But yeah, I think flying on a Charizard's always nice. It's just nice to be able to fly around, plus it does decent damage, plus stab. It's, you know, little bit over 100 with stab. It's not too shabby. Come across a fighting type, it actually gives you something to have. I like the tiling here. That's terrific. What are you going to say? Mount Vulcan. I think we have to go up here and do something to stop the Arons from spawning, or the Arons, or whatever. Revive. Being close to anyone. It's the worst thing you could do. Oh, it feels bad, Bonfire. The delay is not bad. I'm just really behind. I'm manually scrolling through chat. I apologise. You're upset about the ambi, but there's the stock. The stock's so bloody good. I don't know if you've checked Twitter. I have a Twitter, remember? I post food pictures and doggos. I tweeted that I'd started writing a script about an ambassador video. I know. He's writing a script. And if you're watching the VOD... Oh god, he's already written that video. He already put it out. It was great. Or it was awful. Whatever. Been working on this equipment for a long time. Great. There was an earthquake maybe that got all the errands to come out. Anyway, it's about 4 pages now. And I don't think I'm done with it yet, so it might end up being like 5 or 6 pages. But I do have a video planned to talk about the ambassador. You might have noticed that I've had a couple of those videos out. You know, let's talk about the X, Y, and Z. And I've talked about everything except for the ambassador, to be honest, really. Like, you know, I've missed out like the cloak and dagger. And maybe the bigger, and I don't quite remember if I've done that, but... for some reason, why has he held off the ambassador? You think that would be the first thing he's talked about? No, it's because I knew that they were going to change it, and I thought I'd give it a couple of... I'd, like, wait until they changed it, and then also give it a couple of weeks after to talk about it. Because it would make the video more valuable, I think. Because, you know, the kunai... any change to the kunai wouldn't have really changed it. Any change to the eternal reward wouldn't really have changed it from the video. But the ambassador change I thought might have been quite catastrophic. And it has been. So there's a lot to talk about in the video that otherwise I probably wouldn't be able to. They do match you. Rock climbing is great fun. I'm going to scroll down just to catch up with chat. Quickly. Oh, Magmar. Oh, why German heads? You're watching German adverts? What are they showing you? Buy our nice Volkswagen? Or VW? This reminds me of the good old days. Hello, Elsh. It's a good game. I've been enjoying this Pokemon like Platinum. It's been 8 weeks. So, what? 2 months? Give or take? We've been playing this game every week on a Sunday. It's been a nice little routine. A little Sunday to sit down. Not worry about playing TF2. Not worry about having a nice, consistent trying to do something or anything like that. No worries about cheaters or trying to find a server or having to talk to people or anything like that. We can just sit down once a week, have a little chat. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. You're mostly here to listen to the ooze. It's probably most of the chat. Hello, Pleveroni. Sorry I've missed you. About a couple of minutes behind. I'm so sorry. You're talking about the chain from Kakai Sensen. She's the best girl. I don't know what Kakai Sensen is. I don't know. I heard of Black Clover. I haven't seen it. Yeah, the only thing I've really seen from this season is that, the one about the cafe, where the girl has to be... She's pretending to be a sadist despite being nice at heart. It's quite an interesting little series, but... Mon, hello. Isn't the big gunner much more useful now with the Dead Ringer? Yeah, I imagine so. In my head, the Dead Ringer had always been a gun watch. You use it primarily to shoot stuff. So in my head, I've never linked it with any of the stabby knives. I always thought it was a little bit... not my style. So the fact that the Dead Ringer's use now is to use it with the L'Étranger and the big gunner feels a bit wrong to me. But, to be honest... we'll learn to live with it. They've changed these weapons before. They've changed all the weapons in the game before. We'll get used to stuff over time. There's no worth in hurrying and worrying over things that could be when things already are. The Dead Ringer right now, we don't know if they're going to change it. They might. They might not. They might just leave it like this. We're just going to have to learn to live with it, work around it, try to develop new strategies or old strategies and bring them back or whatever, you know. Can't stay in the dust forever. Even if it just means that you just say you don't want to use it anymore. That's one alternative. Every time you're using the Ambassador Euro and DR, everyone thinks you're a madman. It's such an awful loadout. Like, having to pick between shooting someone with a bad gun, not disguising, or not cloaking. It's not good. I shouldn't have done that, should I? I should use a different move. Oh, whatever, I'll just use Lava Stuff again. It's alright. How much does Flamethrower do? It does nothing anyway, that's alright. How have you stayed interesting in TF2? Mostly the people, and having a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel. I think had I not have been playing competitive, had I not have been making YouTube videos and streaming on Twitch, I probably would have lost interest in it. But the fact that I've always... I feel like I've got an incentive to play it. Like, you know, my friends play it, I can farm a couple more, you know, Prem or Platinum medals. I can pretend to be good, or I can actually be good for a couple of seasons and then go back to just being alright. I've been pretty good lately, I think. My last season I did pretty good. You have a Super Repel? Do I not have a Super Repel? I have max repels. I don't have any... Oh dear. Well... I'm just gonna walk through here. Maybe there'll just be a super repel at the end. Please? That's not a super repel, switch it up, yeah. Like, I mean, something I'd sometimes do is just play other game modes. Stuff like Prop Hunt, it's quite nice. If you can get into a group that regularly plays Prop Hunt, I'd recommend it. Fire Blast. Was that what we got? Or was it something else? Must have been Fire Blast, right? I don't think we had a second one of those. We could give that to our Tyranitar maybe, but... Let us use a escape rope, run back, quickly grab ourselves a super repel, and then go back. Hello, Jawsant. You switch between WoW and TF2 and it works for you. Yeah, having alternatives, not just playing the same thing over and over will probably help. Like, you might have noticed, I play a lot of games other than TF2. As you might currently be able to tell, I'm currently playing Pokémon. So Sundays I tend to play Pokémon, Saturdays I tend to play Terraria. During the week, you know, I'll play TF2 in the evenings because I'm streaming it, but if I'm choosing my own game time, I like to play things like, you know, Dark Souls, XCOM, Osu. Osu, huge time sink. Not a good time sink, I wouldn't recommend it, because you kill your hands. I'm probably going to give myself RSI or arthritis or something. It's not going to be great, but it's a great time sink. While you're playing it, you can be like, oh, I could be playing TF2 right now. They only sell max repels here. I'm gonna have to fly to like some random place in the middle of nowhere. Hello. Let me catch up with the chat. You mean Blendes? Yeah. Let me just quickly fly some... Oh, bloody hell. Let me just fly somewhere and grab myself a super repel. Might be one at the Super Center probably has it, you reckon? Seanport. Snow Ice. Let's go Drake Breath. I think... No, they might only have max repels in there. I'm not actually sure. Sorry, bye Bonfire. Yeah, do that. The OP meme becomes the S thing. Yeah, they become a sadist. Which is, I thought was kind of funny. They get a character who's very lovable and nice and loves everyone. And then they're like, hello, for your job, you're gonna have to pretend to hate everyone. And she's like, oh shit, I don't want to do that. Hey, friend, do you sell super repel? You most certainly do. Let me buy a couple just in case this glitches out. Because you never know. It might. Let's go back. Stay real, my friend there. Yeah. They don't sell more TMs later on, do they? Like, this place doesn't update to sell more stuff later on. Like, the TMs here will be the exact same. The new Pyromato is just WM1. Yeah, the new flames are, like, really... I'm hoping they'll fix it, because right now, you are unaware. You can either hold down left click and point at a character, or, alternatively, you can madly swing your screen at him, and both of them will do pretty much the same damage. Because of the way the particles work. Where if one particle hits, you'll do full damage, rather than having to actually aim with all of them. So it's a weird mechanic. Hopefully they fix it, because if not, Pyro's about to come a billion times more annoying to play against. Where was that? Is it to the left, maybe? I've already forgotten where I was going. Oh dear. This isn't good. Let's go on our little Altaria here. I remember the name. Hello. Ooh, this isn't it. Can I slow down if I hold a button? No? Okay, I guess I'm always going at this speed. That's alright. I don't quite like this. It's so floaty compared to the last runny shoes we had. Why are people dabbing? Have I played Sporebahor? No, but I think I watched... Game Grumps play it? I think? Not Max Revive, don't be silly. I think I watched Game Grumps play it, or Northern Lion, or someone a while ago. I thought it was pretty good. Like, I remember when it came out, my friend thought it was going to be the biggest thing ever. Ended up basically just being, you make a weird walking penis monster for a bit, you laugh at it once, and then that's the game, but... I don't think they added anything to it later. Like, they didn't add, expansion packs or anything to make it more fun. I think it just stayed the same. Hey, do you want a max repel? Hello! Yes! There we go. I'll head back to my gym now. Sweet. Drinking some cocoa while watching a Woolen stream. Hello, David. Neat little weird game. Holding a pen is much healthier than shoving a mouse around or a mouse pad. You say that. Have you seen how I hold an Osu pen? And how fast I tap with my, you know, you know, not good for the old fingerinos there. Quite a long animation on that. I definitely have had wrist problems from playing Osu too long. I actually have a thing where if I play it for too long, I can't really feel my hands, so I have to stop. I don't think it's a sign that the video game is healthy if you're stopping just because you can't feel anything. I think that might be bad. Just a possibility. Could be wrong. Let's go and fight the gym. Fire gym, right? Luke, type fire. Who'd have thought it? Hello, Kinky. Is there a way to... Yeah, if spam click, the particles screw up and do a bunch of damage. I love battling in places like this. Wonderful. Good to fight somewhere where you feel comfortable. You can shoot it through the spawn gates. Really? That's terrific. Oh yeah, also the bicycle's broken right now if you're unaware. Instead of being instant, it just takes a while for some reason. Don't know why. It's a bit bad, but whatever. Have to live with it until they fix it. Yeah, there's no point in comboing on Pyro right now, it's just WM1, but that's the state of the game, unfortunately. I think it is Carpal Tunnel. I'm sorry, you burnt me. What are the odds? That's annoying because that'll do less physical damage, so that means I'm going to have to use Surf, which does less stab to ones that are rock type. I can't remember if Ricargo is fire and rock or just fire type. Every time I look at him I think he's part rock, but I might be wrong. This is a generalist. Pyro's become a bit of a generalist. They added one adventure-based expansion and one content expansion. Did Spore become better over time? Or is it still very much just make a weird penis monster and laugh at it? Yeah, that's definitely the noise that a Magmortar should make. I think, by the way, Magmortar is actually, like, a pretty high-tier Pokemon. He's at least an underused, if not overused. Jetpack's overpowered. The Pyro Furies are fun. I like to think that now a bit of time's passed that the Dragon's Fury isn't actually that broken. Yes, you can, like, 3-4 shot a heavy. You also have to aim it. With the stock, you don't really have to aim, and you can also kill a heavy probably faster, and then also you've also got Air Blast, and probably also a shotgun and stuff to back you up, so you'll be good. Am I still burning? Let's use a burn heal for the first time in our life. Hooray! Our only burn heal as well. Good thing we picked that up. Where's our super potion? There we go. Boop. You know this jitter clicking you told me on a Terraria stream where you have a vibration on your mouse? That's unhealthy. What do you mean, sorry? With the degreaser and the panic attack, you can kill a heavy in 0.6 seconds! Oh, you know what? I actually haven't been using the degreaser at all since the update. Like, I've just been having fun running around with the stock like an idiot. It's so bad, but it's really fun. Spore has a space DLC. I think so, maybe. Because you can, like, evolve them over time, can't you? I just always look at it. I think it's rock and fire, but I bet it's just fire type. Next Sixes season, you're going to play Pyro Pocket. Seems good, my dude. I haven't used the new panic attack either. That'll be quite fun. I can make a video on that in a couple of days, maybe. Trying that loadout out. Like the new quick switch, perhaps. What music do I listen to? Oh, quite a variety. Over the last couple of months, I downloaded like 800 Toho rock musics. I don't know if you realise, I quite like Toho music. I quite like Toho rock specifically because it never has vocals. So typically, you know, on my phone, I have like 800, 1,000 something Toho rock songs, so that normally keeps me pretty busy. Although, you know, good old bit of instrumental, you know, oh, I've got my phone around here somewhere. I can have a look. Let's have a little look at the old VLC, see what I've got on the old player. Try not to play any of it because I will probably have some copyright issues. Let's have a look. Albums, artists. There we go. Bonobo, Carbon-Based Life Forms, Emancipator, Gorillas, Kim Hoyothoy, Pleasurecraft, which is a very odd band. I don't really listen to them that much, but I've got them on my phone. Ratatat, obviously. RJG2. Played Ghostwriter. I don't know if you've ever heard Ghostwriter. Very good song. Roiksop. Very good. Very, very good band. Spaghetti. I've got him. I don't know. I don't think I've listened to him for a long time, but a friend called Gromit showed me him a couple of years ago. And obviously like a billion Toho songs. But yeah. A lot of instrumental stuff. I don't really like vocals too much. If I have vocals, I don't particularly like it if they're in English because it means that it gets really repetitive every time you listen to it. I feel like when they're not in English, it's really easy to listen to them over and over again because it just basically becomes like an instrument. A vocal instrument, if you will. You told me to click fast on my mouse in Terraria stream to let my hands vibrate and make that on the mouse, and you did it, so you thought I'd remember it. If you watch the Saki video, it actually shows you how to combo with the degreaser and air blast the Hemi into the air after the update. Okay. Is he the guy that made all those videos where he ran around with the... Why am I always on fire? He made all those videos with the sticky jumper. Melodic is good, but Swampert would be better. Yeah, kind of pick between them. I personally prefer Swampert. I just like having ground and water. I think it's really useful having that immunity to bloody electric types. It's like, normally you almost never see any... Need a full heal. You almost see no grass types in this game. And when you do, you can just use like an ice beam. Oh, he's got a friend. Hello. Oh, terrific. Hello. Yeah, terrific. Vaporeon's alright. He's a bit of a tank, might be? I can't quite remember. I think Vaporeon's would be a bit of a tank. Because of the switch speed of the Degreaser and Panic Attack, you can fire the shot without using accuracy, while also using flames just as fast as holding left click. Ooh. That's interesting to know. Friend called Gromit, do you like cheese? Possibly. You use Swampert of the Melodic. I'd recommend it. I like Swampert. Mirror move. Really? Really? Okay. I didn't, oh yeah, isn't Blaziken banned in competitive Pokemon because he has some move that makes him do like twice as much damage or something? No hardcore 90s New York hardcore hip hop. Unfortunately not. I have not as much on my phone as I used to have on my iPod a long time ago, because over time I've had to delete stuff to make space on that iPod. And often I deleted it off my computer, so when I got this phone like a year or two ago, sorry, I missed out on a lot of songs, but for the most part, it's all good. Hey Biribiri, you faster than him? Nope, alright. Good thing he only knows Ember, but hey, you didn't actually die. And you killed it! Wow! Toho. Toho is a bullet tail video game series, Crazy Cop, where you have to dodge bullets. Yeah, let's go back to... Ooh, Agumon. You can have a little go. Use a little rock throw. You thought I was a ghetto boy, did you? You think I'm living in the ghetto? Sitting here drinking Guinness and streaming myself playing Pokemon Light Platinum. Really in the ghetto. my blad, my bruv, my... in it. Oh no, not Fire Spin. You'll do 5 damage a turn to me. Oh no, not the Vortex. We are playing Pokemon Light Platinum. Bon Appetit S by Blende. I beg your pardon? Akashi? Blaziken is high tier because of speed boost. Is it speed boost? Where like almost everything will hit. Excuse me, you missed 2 in a row. He's gonna do 5 damage a turn to you with Rock Spin though, not a bloody Fire Spin. Back for another stream. Hello Nat. It's alright, you've been ill. Oh, I hope you're feeling better today, Nat. Please hit one of these bloody rock attacks, my dude. One of them. Thank you. Thank you. It took you a little while, but... You've only just realised I don't have a face cam. Yeah, we don't have a face cam on the Pokemon ones. I don't think it's necessary. I think we get as much content from it from me just sitting and playing. I think it's nicer. It looks more gameplay-y. Since the focus here is on the gameplay as opposed to these... Yeah, it's a mix of the stream and the gameplay, I guess. At the start, it was very much gameplay focused though, so... Fire Blow. Huh. Is that Fire Blast but a TM? Maybe? It sounds a bit inappropriate, to be honest. Fire Blow. Overheat, maybe? Lowest special attack? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, it's literally just Fire Blasts. All of my moves are special, though. I'm pretty sure Dragon's special in this. There's no split. Does it hit more often? It hits slightly more often and has more PP. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Fire Blast hits actually more often than I was expecting it to. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe we have to blow up some logs. I actually have no idea. But if we do, we'll have to consider using that. The names of my Pokemon, they've all pretty much been named by chat. So Swamputus was named because, you know, TF2 heavy. Agumon, I think, is the Japanese name for Godzilla? Someone suggested that. Heracles, Hercules, I think the Greek name version of Hercules. Swolfloggo was originally Smolfloggo because he was small and was like the flog. Biribiri, obviously, best girl. Rufflet's just here because he's got to fly, basically. Oh yeah, I named the trainer Chirino because they have blue hair, and they are the strongest. And Chirino is the strongest. Can I lava surf on this? Oh, I can't, that's a shame. First time you know Toho, you like... No. The Bullet Hells... Oh, you thought that the Bullet Hell was the spin-off. Now, with Toho, the Bullet Hell are the original games, and there are some fighting games that are spin-offs of the originals. Been dormant, but it still expels ash. That's terrific. Do I have to blow up these logs? I'm assuming these are the logs I need to blow up. Maybe not, though. Where's the bloody Pokemon Center? I want to get my dudes back to full health. The series of the person who has... Oh, Blend S is the series. Blend S. It's about a cafe. They all have to be certain tropes. And the main character of the show is a very kind person, but their trope that they have to do is a sadist. Yes, Swolfloggo is now, or Smolfloggo is now very big. You have missed several weeks, Nat. You haven't seen any of my Terraria yet. I've been doing a magic build, something which I hadn't actually really done too much of before. I'm almost always a ranger, so we've had our own little sets of difficulties with me learning what that's all about. I still need to build a certain armor set. I built one half of it, but not the other half. Where am I going from here? Left, maybe? What are you going to say? Yeah, we came from the north, didn't we? So we should go west, maybe? Route 507? This looks like somewhere new. Agumon is from Digimon. Is that true? Oh, sorry, Agumon is from Digimon. Maybe someone was trying to suggest to me... Oh, no, you know what it was? Safeguard. Someone at the time, I think, suggested the name from Godzilla. I think they just wanted me to call it Godzilla. Agumon is definitely Digimon, though. Sorry. You love playing Mage and Terraria. Yeah, I normally play Ranger, so it's quite... Your abilities show great potential. Have I been through here? Am I back at the starting zone? Oh, hello, Greek Yogurt. Are you level, like, 20? Ah, okay. You've always wanted a healer thing. Yeah, I'm always just run, like, max damage stuff. They wanted Gojira, yeah. Common Town. Is that where I'm meant to be going? Let's have a little... I can't fly with you. Where are you going to show me? Flamery City. Oh, no, I should be going north. Ignore that. Let's go north. Mage build for Dark Souls 2 or 3. You see, that's an interesting point. Because I pretty much never play as that in Dark Souls. I'm almost always just a sword and bolt character. Sometimes a pyromancer. So, when I do my Dark Souls 3 run on stream, maybe we will. Maybe we will do a... What are those runs? Are you kidding me? Have I really not been up north? How did I get here? Skyner City... Did we just not rest at the Pokemon Center, or can we not fly there, or one? Flanery City... I guess I should go Carmen Town and go south? Hello. Hello, Andrew. But yeah, when we do our Dark Souls 3 run, I might consider just doing a plain and ordinary mage build. Make a mistake, don't. Aha, he's done it wrong. Let's go south from here. Oh, here we go. There's a dude waiting for you. Want to do battle with the Great Trainer. Yeah, I would have remembered this awful text. You played 15 minutes as the depraved dude. You say that as if it's a bad thing. The depraved dude in Dark Souls, the starter character, is actually not a bad one. He starts off with, I think, equal to... Dark Souls 1 specifically. I think he has, like, some of the most amounts of options available. Because while you start, like, 4 lower levels, at the end of the game, there's the difference of, like, 500 souls. But the change is that you don't have stats put into random shit. You don't want, like, luck. So you get to use, you know, if you start off as a warrior, he might have random stats that you don't want. Like, faith. If you start off as depraved, it means that you don't have all those spare stats that you don't want. So you actually really get to build your own build. This is Pokemon. We are playing Pokemon, my friendo. We are playing a ROM hack of Ruby called Light Platinum. We are very far through the game, actually. There's 2 regions in this game. We've beaten one of them. We've beaten 1 Elite Four and 1 Champion, and we're currently on the second one. And kind of trashing our way through it. So I imagine it won't take us 7 weeks to beat this one. I think 7 weeks is quite reasonable. We beat it in roughly 20 hours or so. This one we seem to be beating it at probably a faster pace. Probably beat this in like 5 hours, maybe 5, 6, maybe 10 hours. You're from Zehri. Yeah, apparently this is a completely different region, so it's not the same. Cafe, it's spelt blend, like, you know, when you mix stuff, and then the letter S. Mage build for Dark Souls 2, Faith build for Dark Souls 3. I think I'm more likely to play through Dark Souls 3 first, at least. So I'll probably end up doing a sorcery. I probably don't know, actually. We'll see when it comes to it. Hello, Willie. You have been playing Highlander with your friends lately. It's really fun. Thanks for consistently uploading. Hello, Ranger. I'm glad to hear. How's your Highlander been going? Because Highlander with your friends is some of the best fun I think you can have in Tier 2. Is it's going well? I am happy to hear that. This is a totally normal game, not a ROM hack. Shh, yeah. This is not a ROM hack. This is a special copy of Pokemon Nintendo never released. But for some reason, people never talk about. 20 hours woe. I mean, 20 hours to get to the Elite Four seems quite reasonable to me. It was roughly that anyway. It might have been more like 17. I don't quite remember. It took us about 6 weeks, I think. 6 weeks of playing 3 hours a week. What are you, bug and something? You're probably resistant to Earthquake, aren't you? Oh, that's a little annoying. Oh, Perish Song. Don't do that. This is bullying. Let me just ice beam you quickly? Thank you. Highlander Friends is very good. I agree. I've not really been doing much lately. I've been kind of waiting to see if I can get a rosterized spot, I mean a sub spot. Because a bunch of like random ass like playoffs teams are like, oh hello, we're not actually in Prem yet, but do you want to play with us? And I've just been like, no, I really don't want to. And then all the Prem teams are like, I don't like, a lot of their comms are just yelling. They're not very fun to merc for teams. They're just a lot of rah and such. So, kind of just trying to wait for CJ to sort out his bloody team so I can roster raid. I mean sub. Maybe even play Pyro. Woolen Pyro for strong opinions. Hello. I've already fought you. Alright, let's keep going south. The regions are really close. Like these roads look so big. Wait, let's fly. Look, the road here looked like it would take quite a while. It was literally like one screen. So I don't think it will take that long to do much. Sonatown. Hi. It never snows here. Great. Is there anything in here worth... There's probably like some buildings with important stuff in it, but... there's probably one guy that teaches Sunbeam. What are you... Oh, Solar Beam. Your son Yellow. Is this where Yellow came from? Okay. Woolen equals Steve. Who is Steve? Stop telling me I'm Steve, alright? I've already been here, haven't I? Let's keep going south. Oh, hello. No, wait. Oh, this is where we came from. Is it? How do we get there? I guess that's just here? Oh, okay. Let's go here and go right and up, I guess? You had to use glide here, didn't we? If I remember correctly. When your sniper uses Huntsman and the only call he does is someone hit for 120. You've got a interesting friend. But, you know, as long as he's having fun with the Huntsman. The Huntsman's actually pretty strong with, like, CP Steel, specifically. Hearts used to run it sometimes. I think Max might have run it for a couple of officials on Steel. I have to manually fly, do I? Yeah, I'll use Glide. There we go. Heracross, use Glide. And I need to use a Max Repel so I don't come across any, like, level 20 birds. Don't hurt. Oh, that's a Max Revive. That's not it. Wish they color-coded this shit. 6 of this friend is very good, but only if your friends are on the same page. Yeah. Almost all of my 6's seasons were 6's with friends to pee around in, and as a result, all of my 6's experience were basically just, haha, let's pee around this season, haha, let's pee around this season. And so it's been for the last, like, 5 or 6 years of me playing 6's. Literally no progress. Oh, we haven't been here yet. Did I really not rest at this bloody supermarket, Pokemon Center? Leadentown. Because we went through here, we just kind of did it on a pass-by, didn't we? It's been a lot of fun and been doing pretty good. I'm sure it's definitely as a result of my spy commentaries, Master Ranger. Steve the Pyromane? Oh, you mean Steve as in... Steve burns people. Oh, good night, Andrew. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. No, not repel. Whoa. Let's go fight this dude. There we go. But yeah, yeah, I'm definitely the same as Steve. Like... My DM stats on Pyro are just insane. Unbelievable. Like, just never missed in my life. Probably one of the best in the world, actually. Might not be true, but I think I'm a decent Pyro. I'm good enough to play Pyro in Prem without needing to really worry too much about it, so I think that's good enough. And I'm pretty sure my like first and second place medals on UGC are from me playing Pyro with Super Dickmans, so that's interesting. You want to battle me if you don't have any Pokemon? Well, have I got a shop for you that sells Pokeballs? We are not using an emulator, but if we were using one, it would definitely be using VBA-M. That's it, is an improvement to VBA. Lets you use full screen with black bars rather than having to mess around with it nor stretch it. I don't like that about VBA. Like, VBA is from 2003 or something. Hasn't been updated since. Works amazingly. It literally just does the job of playing Game Boy games. Unfortunate thing is, it also has a bunch of features like, haha, you're gonna have to stretch it, and the sound's a bit weird and a little bit dodgy, but also I don't think it doesn't get captured very well by OBS. VBA-M though, shit's solid. We know Pyro is good now. Does that mean that flanking Pyro is more viable? I mean, flanking Pyro has always been decently viable. Like Shotgun Degreaser, Air Blaster Dude, you can like two-shot him. I think now, the change of him just doing more damage on the flamethrower, maybe, yeah. Flare punching was really fast. Just running up to another pyro, running backwards, or running to the side, or aiming so that they would run into your flames, switching to the flare gun, and then critting them with your flare gun. It always felt like a big, like, middle finger to them, because it was like, if you're using the flare gun against a shotgun pyro and win, it's like you've got the bigger willy. So it was always quite fun to do that. Mango, it's can. You only need to know how to do it. What on earth are you talking about? The stream lagged for a second. Yeah, this is not an emulator. This is a... Definitely not. No, I'd never use an emulator. I buy all of my non-existent video games that you have to download. I definitely figured out a way to, do you not know Recover? I definitely figured out a way to rip the ROM of Pokémon Ruby and then patch in my own ROM hack I made myself and never released. That's what we're playing, definitely. I didn't just Google it and pick the first selection. To be honest, I don't think Game Freak really cares that much. Because Pokémon isn't Nintendo, they actually don't really seem to care that much about stuff like ROM hacks or whatever. It's a Nintendo thing. I can't go north here? Really? How do I get there? Do I have to go right? Oh, I just can't get there apparently, okay. Don't know where to go? Let's have a look, rough look. Where can we fly? Maybe we have to go right and then north? Let's try that. Let's go south, right, and then north instead of south again. Because I think we went right here, fought the earth, fought whatever the bloody gym was, like a fighting gym, and then left. Corsica City. Oh, there we go. We just needed to beat the gym and then these guys ran off. Now I know where I'm going. Nintendo can be super anal and sometimes it can be chill. Yeah, like I noticed Game Grumps did like a million episode long series of Zelda. Yet, supposedly Nintendo hates it when you do that. They like take all of your advert money. How come they were able to do that, eh? Was it because Nintendo were alright with it? Were they like family-friendly YouTube channel or something that they were cool with? Have I been here? Yeah, this was the Japanese city, wasn't it? Everyone doing alright on health and stuff? Yeah, you're doing alright. Where did Team Steam go? I've already fought this gym. I bet if I go to the door, they'll be there and they'll be like, hello, do you want to fight my gym again? And I'll be like, no thank you. Can I go north here perhaps? Because that's where I want to go. Are you going to block me off again for no reason? Oh, hello. I'm eager to have a great battle. Terrific. But like, Game Freak specifically, I don't think mind too much about Pokemon usage. Like, I think you can stream as much Pokemon as you want. They don't take any of your ad revenue. They don't seem to mind if you make ROM hacks of it or, you know, that kind of thing. If you have your own fan games, like a lot of big-ass Nintendo fan games tend to get shut down. Especially, think about Project M, Super Smash Bros. Brawl mod that made it play a bit more like Melee. That shit got really big, and then it was banned on Twitch. You couldn't stream it. You weren't allowed to talk about it, and you weren't allowed to make YouTube videos about it, I think. So, it's quite interesting how you can go from allowing one channel to make like 1 million episodes about something, and the next one, no, sorry, you spent thousands of hours making this mod. It's not okay. Yeah, do I run Revolver or L'Étranger? Yeah, I just run the stock Revolver. I haven't really been playing too much Spy since the update. Pretty much all of my TF2 played has just been on stream. But when I do play Spy, I tend to just use a Revolver. Like, it was already more consistent. The fact that I have to use it now is just, you know, I have to use it now. I do run the stock knife though, because right now the Spicicle is bugged. Where it doesn't just make you immune the moment you pull it out, it takes like a couple of seconds, so by that time you tend to die anyway, making it, to my mind, kind of useless outside of like an afterburn remover. Bit annoying maybe, but... By the way, we just point out how Swamputis has amazing coverage on all of his moves. We just need to give him like a Thunderbolt or something up here instead of Protect, and he'll be able to cover like literally everything. Because he can deal his only counter, really, which is like Grass type. You can deal with that pretty easily. All you need to do is use a little Ice Beam, innit? If the Japanese love Foreigner as much as they want to be like them, do they count as a weeb? I think they count as like a Westerbo or something. Oh, so I need to use a... Okay, you know what? Life's too short. Let's just give him the Fire Blow. Even if later we decide we do have a Fire Blast we can write over it with. Let's just cuss it. Let's do it now. Some fan games are better than the original Pokemon. I mean, this game's alright. I'm enjoying this mod. I think at the start it was quite difficult, but the fact that it's got so much playtime I think makes it better. Like if you're going to go on a long trip, like you're going to sit on a plane or on a train or whatever for a really long time, I think this mod's probably better than just playing like Blue or Gold. Probably just because you could physically just play it for like 50 hours. You'd be alright. With those games, after a while, you kind of have to make up your own fun, I think. Like Emerald obviously has like the end game where you have like the battle arena, I think Platinum as well, but, you know. Nintendo can get jealous, yeah. Like, when Project M was just a better Brawl, and I think it was encouraging a lot of people to torrent Brawl rather than patch their own version of it, so I think Nintendo are a bit, about it. They're called a Freeaboo if they're obsessed with America. Terrific. World we live in. Go on, just surf him, whatever, it's alright. What's my opinion on war paints? I like them. When skins came out with the gunmetal update or whatever, I thought they all looked pretty shit. Like, you know, the autumn one looked nice, but beyond that, that was about it. With this update, I think pretty much all of the skins look really, really nice. Even the kind of boring looking ones, like one of them is literally just like 3 colors. It's like red, black, and blue or white or something. You look at that, it looks kind of boring. You apply it to certain weapons and it becomes amazing. On my Eyelander, I have one of those like triple color skins. It literally just makes the blade bright red. It looks so cool. So I'm really happy with that. It gives me an excuse to be alright with having no strangers on those. What? Excuse me? Isn't this like the only Pokemon that people use in Gen 5? Is it legendary? I thought this Pokemon was just a regular wild Pokemon. Is he immune to Earthquake? Oh shit, I didn't mean to kill it. Well. Goodbye. I should have caught that and kept it. Whoops. Shh. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Hello.